Welcome to another Demarcation Media Mega Construx review. Today we are going to be looking at the second of the new drop pods. In case you didn't see my other video, there is a new, well, it's not new, it's a returning format from Mega where it is this drop pod as a little storage container with an ODST inside. And I am so excited about this because it's Alpha 9. We finally get an affordable version of Alpha 9. I know affordable is relative, they still got to go into stores and whatnot, but still, it's closer. It's a closer and easier way to get Alpha 9 than we've ever had before. And Mickey in particular, this is Mickey's pod. Mickey in particular has always been notoriously difficult to get. The 20th anniversary pack started, helping with that a little bit, but this will hopefully make it so that everybody will be able to get their hands on Mickey. So, as with Rookie's pod, we have the Mega Halo branding, ODST logo, looking very nice on both sides. No Halo Universe branding at all, which is odd. It's just Halo ODST, which is kind of cool, almost setting ODST apart as its own sub-theme, which I'm all for that. I want all the ODSTs. And then the packaging itself is just kind of a little cardboard thing. Last time I cut this, but I'm just going to tear it. So we have that, and then we just need to tear this plastic wrap off. Voila. And then pop the pod open. Come on. What's happening? Pop the pod open. Okay, let's get that out of the way. There we go. So pod comes in half. Snap that back together. We have some instructions. Looks like the front and the back of the pod are separate pieces in Mega's system, which is good because if you have one or the other break, you could potentially request a replacement. Why does Mickey look pink? And why does that make me want a pink ODST now? I think that would be pretty slick. Yeah, that's straight up pink. That's very funny. Also, I pointed this out in the other video, but look at that. The gallery, the Mega Unboxed, is being advertised here with Brickman 117's Warthog build and Spiteful 117's Arbiter photo. That is pretty fantastic. That makes me actually very excited that Mega is paying that close of attention to the fans. And it makes me want to go and do some more posts on the gallery, even though it's kind of a war zone over there these days. Okay, so let me go ahead and get Mickey out of his plastic prison, and we will take a closer look. So, the instructions weren't actually lying. This color that Mega chose is a very, very dull red. It is very toned down. And I wanted to drop the 20th anniversary Mickey in because I just wanted to kind of show the difference in the color. I will do a whole video comparing these two, so we're not going to go real in-depth here. But look at this. Look at the difference in color. It is massive. So, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. On one hand, I really like it because it's very more toned down. It feels more serious almost. And it just kind of, I don't know, it works in a way. It's just very different than what we've seen before. I don't know. It's a little maybe dull to be accurate. Maybe. But I feel like Mega is really trying to capture the feel and the look of the graphics too in Halo 3 ODST in doing the colors that they picked. So I don't know. This is really cool. I think it was a good choice from Mega. We have a new spanker print. It's got just the silver barrels, but that is fantastic. Absolutely love it. It is always good to get a painted spanker, and this one looks fantastic. Super happy about that. I think, I don't know, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this might be the first time we've gotten a black spanker painted. Usually they're like gray. That's really cool. Very, very good accessory to get. And then Mickey himself has some fantastic print. It says little UNSC here. And actually, I need to get in closer because you got to be able to see his name on there. There we go. If I can get the light to stop glaring off of it. Look at that. You can read it clear as day. That is really, really good. I love that. And then while we're here, we can see the straps printed on his shoulders. I love the fact that they're doing this. It's a little bit messy. You can see some overspill from a distance. It's fine, but I think they could have gotten that a little bit better. UNSC logo. You can see the paint on the chest plate is very nice matte color. Wraps around the edges decently well. It doesn't wrap as well on this side, but it wraps well on that side. UNSC. The black paint on there is looking pretty sharp. Looks better than what we saw on rookies. And then we have the visor. Visor looks very good. The black on there looks very good. The stripe looks very good as well. And then we get a little white on the light. Very happy about that. We also get his blood type. Again, I love that Mega is doing this. This is so good. Makes these feel way more like authentic action figures than just little toys. And then we have red print here. Some more red print here. Got his fingers all printed up. Looks pretty good to me. And then, of course, we have his backpack, which for the longest time, it was nearly impossible to get these backpacks in Mega form, just because Mickey and the Challenger Pack ODST was, like, they were only 2 to have it. So it's great to get more of these. And then he's got his little ammo leg strap. No camo print for the legs, although, is that a bit of red? Oh, it was just like a little flake. No camo print, but I think that's fine because in-game the camo is so subtle, it's barely noticeable and would not have been worth Mega's budget to do that. The only thing I can find that are like a little bit meh is the shoulder is a little loose, but that's easily fixed. He does seem to have an odd amount of space in between his upper and lower torso area, or like his waist and his torso. I don't really know what's going on there. I probably can figure out a way to fix it. I might just have to trim off some excess plastic from the peg or something. But yeah, this is overall really good. I don't know if he's the definitive Mickey. I kind of want to say he is. He's definitely the most detailed Mickey so far. That color change though, that threw me for a loop. That's so odd. And on camera, it shows up as more red. It's very like on the edge of red, like almost being dull pink. It's interesting. It's very, very interesting. Here is Mickey's pod. All of the members of Alpha 9 who come in the pods have a different color for their pod and different markings. So this one is in kind of a pearl metallic-y silver with all the windows painted up, and then obviously red markings to match Mickey. Although the red markings don't really match him because the colors are so different. But I do like these pods. As I said in the review for Rookie, and as I'll say in the other ones, getting the older pods would have been nice, but for this format, it makes sense for Mega to use these. These are sturdier. They can hold the figure as a case, and then they printed it up to make it look good for display, and you can put them in the backgrounds of photos. So it's just, I don't know. This feels like the right choice to me. I know not everybody will agree with that, but I think Mega did the right thing here with using these ones again. Size-wise, looks good. Obviously, you can't pop the door off, but here's a quick comparison again with Operation Throne, just so you can see the difference between the last iteration of Drop Pod, which I believe this is the Halo 5 version, and then this remake. And as you saw, it can pop open. This one is more of a pain to get open than the other one. This is weird. There we go. Hinges in half, not hinges, pops in half. And this is the older mold, so it still says Mega Bloks inside, which I find kind of cool. Not a huge difference because it is the same mold, but real quick, there's Rookie's pod. You can easily tell whose pod is whose. Well, there you have it. That is ODST Mickey and his pod. Again, I absolutely love this format. I think Mega is doing an absolutely awesome thing here. This is literally the stuff of Legends, the stuff that Mega Construx fans dreamed about, and Mega is finally making it. It's so good. So good. Mickey's color is definitely an odd choice to me, but I'm liking it. I like the toned down version. It looks way less toyish. And then the pod itself looks pretty nice. I do like the darker pods better, but I actually like this better than I was expecting to like it. The prints all look really nice. There was only a little bit of like overspill here. And yeah, overall, just really, really good. Only complaint I can find with Mickey is he's got that weird gap between his waist and his torso. Again, might be something I can fix. It's great to get another printed spanker. And it's great, too, that Mega decided to do all of these separate instead of making us buy, you know, a big pack. I know everybody probably would like to get a big pack. Most people would be on board with that. But think about the people that have almost all of Alpha 9 and they don't want to buy all of them again. Or think of you're just a kid, and if these make it onto shelves for people to easily find them, but you just see, oh, I want that cool red guy, and you buy him that way. I don't know. I just feel like it was a good choice, and not putting them in the giant sets. Because, I mean, original Mickey came only in the NMPD Pelican, so only the people that were willing to pay that much were able to get their hands on him. So this is absolutely fantastic. Really, really, I'm very impressed. And again, I'm looking forward to getting a closer look at the other pods. This is fantastic. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.